In all of my more than 40 years of service, this is the single greatest logistic challenge that I've come across. And it makes me feel immensely proud of our collective national effort in pulling together behind those on the front line to combat this unprecedented challenge, which I firmly believe we will defeat together.
In March 2020, the MOD created a COVID support force and Operation Rescript was born. Within days, the military sprung into action, delivering tanks of oxygen and personal protective equipment to hospitals. In Scotland, soldiers with chemical warfare expertise worked with nursing staff, making sure their PPE fitted properly. As the crisis deepened, the military were also drafted in to help build NHS Nightingale hospitals up and down the country. The biggest inside the Excel Centre in East London opened in March with capacity for 4,000 beds.
The creation of this hospital is, above all, the result of an extraordinary collaboration and partnership between NHS managers, the military, and all those involved to create a centre on a scale that has never been seen before.
The difference between driving a military vehicle and driving this is that you're going to have patients in the back.
In Wales, with up to 20% of paramedics absent because of symptoms or self-isolating, 70 soldiers were trained to drive civilian ambulances, ready to be called on if needed. One of the most visible contributions the military has made, though, has been on testing, with the military pioneering pop-up testing centres. Up and down the country, troops set up 92 of these mobile testing sites in just a week, responding to requests for help from local authorities who found themselves in COVID hotspots. By July, 236 mobile testing units were operating across the country. The Royal Navy also did its bit, with Royal Marines running testing centres at 2 sites in Cornwall. Naval reservists used their 3D printers to produce headbands for NHS face shields. The Royal Navy also contributed to the Aviation Task Force, a tri-service fleet of helicopters which were put at the NHS's disposal. In Birmingham, when the second wave of COVID-19 struck, the military took part in a proactive testing programme. Council workers and the RAF went door to door, offering test kits in a testing surge. This testing service meant new hotspots were found earlier and stopped quicker than they might have been. By winter, the Defence Secretary established the Winter Defence Force. 2,000 soldiers deployed to Liverpool to pilot rapid mass testing in the city as another lockdown loomed. For the first time, they made lateral flow tests available to the public, giving fast results within the hour to help Liverpool get one step ahead of the virus.
Although you could argue it's not the same as a conflict zone and stuff like that, it's up in Liverpool testing. You still had an effect on people's lives because some people were really, really anxious and nervous when they came up to the site. They were worried that they were almost definitely going to catch it from going to the site. They were worried about what the process involved and stuff like that. So having that positive effect from both me and also the guys and girls under my command, it was mega to have that sort of effect on people and to provide that reassurance, I guess, during quite a sort of uncertain and worrying time.
It might be a different role to the one they signed up to do, but while the microscopic enemy is invisible, their pride in what they're doing is very easy for all to see. Charlotte Banks, Forces News.